met. So it wasn't nothing for us from this school to walk right here on 79th and Hawthorne. They had all the shops right there.
So was that y'all taking it back right there, man. Go ahead, thinking about the whole line up and see how you can be
the Fed thing, that just was me, you know, I earned it. I ain't gonna lie, I earned it. You know,
why you did the time?
I did everything they said I did, and I had to go lay it down, and I took it, and I just said on that when I was coming from Kansas, because I did most of my time, you know, in Leavenworth. So I did time in El Reno and then Leavenworth. So on the 13-hour ride back to Chicago, I just was like, all right, I have my game plan. I met all the kingpins you can meet. I met all the mafia bosses you can meet.
So you had a story.
Yeah, I pretty much just, for those 10 years, I went to school. Like I learned trades while I was in there. I sit and play chess with them all the time, and bocce ball and poker.
I think that's the best come on right there. We gonna give you for real money. They got some stories.
But see,
I didn't want to put it out there, but I just came home in 17.
Yeah, so you know, so it's like when you, the state and the feds is like totally different. Like when you get to the feds, that's where all the dudes that you're reading about in Don Diva and all these magazines, they there. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to sit, pick their brain, and they was dropping, you know, gems to me like, man, you finna get out. This man ain't getting out. He got 60 years life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He been locked up
let me talk. You get out. You gonna get out.
You know, I had a few sellers that was, you know, some balling type dudes, and we was able to sit and pick their brains, and I had a game plan. Like, man, when I get out this time, I'm not gonna do like I did before when I wanted to be a rapper. I was rapping and I had the drug money, but I wasn't taking it serious. I was just doing it because I had the money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, I can press my own CDs, I can do my own T-shirts, I can pay for slots to do shows, I can bring rappers to the club. Yeah, I was doing that because I had the money. But when I came home this time, it's like, all right, well, I ain't got the money no more because they took it all.
Right.
They took like $138,000. So they took that money, they took the car, they just took the whole lifestyle from me. So it's like on that bus ride, all I had was that gray jogging suit, some new Air Max, a folder, my ID, birth certificate. Like I had nothing. So it's like I had this game plan. Like when I get to this halfway now,
you had something. You had that. You had your mind.
Yeah, I had it because I didn't. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed meeting all them dudes. But that Fed shit is the most miserable shit ever. I just, it's like time was just so slow because you get 85% of your time.
Them niggas ain't that miserable.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Like when you first get there, it's amazing. You know what I'm saying? You like you're in the feds, just like college and prison.
Yeah,
you
that's
know what I'm saying? You beating all these dudes. You reading their paperwork. They worth 200-300 million, but then they get to tell you the truth. Like, bro, I've been here since the beginning.
Yeah, I'm like, damn.
Shit, it wasn't fun for me. I went straight to Big Sandy.
Okay.
Yeah, I went straight to the pen, but it wasn't fun for me.
So
we locked down every
So then that's another thing that people don't understand. Most of my prison time, we stayed on lockdown. Like somebody is always on jump, stab, beat with a lock. It's something. It's always something. So it's like just dealing with that for 10 years, I just was like, all right, this is it. I can't keep doing this. I just got to doing 9 to 13 in the state, got caught up again, so I'm like, I got to switch it up this time. So when I came home, I ain't gonna lie, when I got back to Chicago and I was getting my passes and I seen how much Chicago changed, because Chicago, you got to think in 10 years, well, it was really more than 10 years because I was hustling out of state. I was in Nebraska, Kansas, and Iowa. So coming back here fully and seeing how much it changed, and then, you know, in 10 years, everything, even as far as the people, not just the city, the people changed.
Yeah.
I mean, the LGBTQ stuff.
Yep.
I never knew what that stuff was before I came home. I never knew what MySpace was. I never knew what these cell phones was, or laptops. So when I came home, I had to adjust to all of that. And, you know, seeing dudes on the bus stop holding hands and all that. Like, I never saw that stuff before. You know
shout out to Obama.
So, once I came home, it's like, okay, I'm going to go to school. And I was real nervous about going to college, you know, because I felt like I had messed up, you know, and it's like, damn, I got to go back. I'm probably not going to be good at this.
Right.
But shockingly, I was damn good. 3.7 grade point average, fight at the Capitol.
Oh, hell yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah, you did your time.
cause it was business is something that I really wanted, but then it was like one of my classes was music 101. I had studio engineering. I had other stuff that I was able to pick up that I could use for what I wanted to do. So I wanted to take an accounting 1 and 2 and excelling at all that stuff that I didn't even know I could do.
But see, one thing I gotta say about that prison time, sometimes it still takes a great young brother and come out and be amazing. They be really amazing. I ain't never taken a man who was to the feds. This is ex man him and his brother did some bank robbery type of stuff.
This is the first time I walked down my shit. I had 5 years paper. I just got off.
Yeah.
Got off and like 300 some change.
Yeah, that man came home and did amazing things. It was like he ended up becoming a manager of a company supervisor with a company that he worked there when he got out. He wrote a book. He got him 2 books.
I should have wrote a book on how to do this shit.
It's called Twin.
I walked this motherfucker down.
Twin. Yeah. So that time sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
What I tell the young dudes now is what I saw was when you get little time, you really don't learn nothing. When they drop the hammer on you, even 10s and then 15s, like even what I got in the state, 9 and 13 years, I had a full 7.5, 8 years to even finish that. So it's like once you do a lot of time, it's like I was young, but my body was tired. Like I was tired of going to jail. Like I finally figured like, I'm always the one to get all the time. I keep getting, I just beat an attempted murder right before that. So it was like I just was tired. And when I got back home, all the stuff that I was infatuated with, I wasn't infatuated with it no more. Like standing on street corners now looks stupid to me.
He was focused.
You know what I'm saying? Like hanging.
Well, you ain't never lied.
50 dudes being together and only one on rich.
I can't.
Right.
I can't
do it no more. I see my guy now. I got like a good 10 minutes. Like a what's up?
Yeah, like
you know what I'm saying?
Get
a blunt or two
or
pass that motherfucker and I'm gone. You know what I'm saying?
All that stuff, like even hustling. I didn't, I was like, let me just try this. And once I started talking to these professors and once I got to go to Prairie State, that really did it for me because it's like, man, I'm at a real college, real professors. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to challenge myself because Kennedy King saying it's too easy for you. So it's like, I don't want to graduate from here. I want to, go to a bigger school. And me doing that was the best thing for me because that's when this whole branding thing, people started asking me like, so what you gonna do with this degree? And I started telling them, and they actually started like helping me, like, okay, well, you gotta get the business license, you gotta do this, you gotta file for this, you gotta do this. And like I said, once I started picking up everything, I was like, okay, I can't rap no more because I'm older now. So it's like I don't feel it no more. Right. So I'm like, what am I gonna do? But I know I want to do music. And so after one of my family members was like, hey, your cousin, he's so-and-so age now. He rapping. He just got out of high school, maybe, so it's my blood cousin, one of my little cousins. So basically, I really pretty much owe it to him because of the fact that the relationship as far as the music didn't continue. But through my cousin and working with him and getting introduced to the studio and everything, I was able to build the label that I have now. And it went from him, and then through him I met other artists. I had a whole roster at first, and then I got rid of that roster. Like I've been through like I think maybe 2.5, 3 rosters.
You giving them taking on shows? What you do?
I just started doing what I was doing as a rapper. Because again, I was a rapper at first. Right. So it was like, okay, since I'm the person that's controlling everything, let me show them what I know, and then anything else I pick up, I'm gonna show them too. So it's like I just started networking. Like networking is just the best thing ever. And people just started seeing me and was like, hey, I see you always at these events. Like I would just go to events without an artist. I would just go just to see what they're doing. Because like I said, when I was a drug dealer, I did little shows, promotion shows, because I had drug money.
Right.
This time, I wanted to know the business. So I would just go to shows and pick out what they're doing wrong or pick out what they're doing right. Like, man, girl, she really know how to do it hard. Okay, why? Well, she got the bottle girl.